Hi Capricorn, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you a mid-August money and career tarot reading. So I do want to remind you that this is brief, so keep that in mind as we make our way through the reading. But don't forget to, as always, like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And as always, I'm going to remind you to reach out for a personal reading. Information is down below to send me an email. And as I do the initial shuffling, keep in mind a general mid-month reading for the sign of Capricorn. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't for somebody else, and make sure to check out your other placements within your chart for more messages. I'll pull 6 cards from the Light Seers Tarot deck, so keep in mind this is an intuitive reading as we make our way through. So for Capricorn, for their money and career for mid-August. Okay. Alrighty. So with the 5 of Wands and the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck, it feels as if you are trying to focus on the abundance that you have within your career and financial situation in your life in general, but there's a bit of chaos that surrounds you at this time or within your mind, feeling as if it's a never-ending battle to achieve certain goals or to make a certain amount of progress you've been looking to achieve at this time. But with that said, we're going to begin the spread with the 2 of Wands. And so as you begin the 3rd week, the second half of the month in general, of August, you find yourself wanting more out of your career. A lot of you working a job that just feels dead end, or you just simply feel a lack of completion or as a void within when you're working there. Some of you feeling as if you don't connect with the coworkers or people that you work with in general. And feeling as if a lot of you want a job that entails traveling, or one that gives you more finances or financial security to travel more so, but feeling as if you just long for more in general and just not sure how to go about accomplishing some larger goals. Your finances could be doing a lot better, but you feeling as if you're just not sure if where you're at or where you're working or the business you have trying to get off the ground is going to help you accomplish just that. With the 5 of Cups, you make your way to the middle of the 3rd week and you find yourself focusing on the past more so, or focusing on your failures in one way, shape, or form, and you needing to bring it back. A lot of you thinking back to an old job that you had that wasn't perfect, but you felt was better than the one you have now, right? A lot of you second guessing leaving an opportunity or not going for an opportunity in one way, shape, or form. But you need to bring it back and focus on the present moment and what you have at hand, even if it's not ideal, or if you feel as if you are lacking a job or just, a situation in general that could be more ideal. A lot of you wanting to sort of achieve more finances once again, but feeling as if you just feeling drawn to focus on the past in one way, shape, or form. Just bring it back and focus on what you have at hand and what you can do to improve your current situation. With the Lovers, you make your way to wrap up the 3rd week of the month, and you find yourself being pushed to fall back in love with your situation or the possibilities at hand. A lot of you feeling as if you could achieve more and more, but it's at times you become a little bit pessimistic or a little bit too emotional, or you just lose that optimistic hope kind of perspective, and that prevents you or hinders you in one way, shape, or form. It prevents you from achieving what you could. It holds you back to a certain extent if you think about it. So to wrap up the end of the 3rd week, you find yourself trying to make adjustments within your mind or in your situation to fall back in love with what's possible. A lot of you needing to fall back in love with the financial situation that you have, but there's some, cleaning up that needs to be done, or some bills that need to be paid in order to feel more comfortable or more at ease with what's at hand. And so we're making our way to the Moon. And so you make your way to begin the 4th week, the last week of the month, and you feel quite emotional. Feeling as if you just being aligned with the 2 of Wands lack that completion once again, or you just can't help but focus on what could be accomplished in one way, shape, or form. And allowing for the emotions that pop up to begin the fourth week to teach you something about where you want to move towards, what goals you want to achieve, right? It's about not sitting in them too long and letting them take over to the point of overthinking or just feeling a bit depressed. Some of you might find yourself sitting within your job or working on your business or whatever, or working towards a new job, feeling quite emotional, needing to instill more balance, more self-care to feel better about what lies ahead, about what you can achieve at this time. Being reminded in one way, shape, or form that the possibilities are endless. So just keep an eye out for that. And we're making our way to the Empress. And as you make your way to the middle of the fourth week, you're going to find yourself wanting to birth something new. A lot of you, a new job, or some of you a new side hustle in one way, shape, or form, or feeling as if you just want to start your own business. I see a lot of you sitting within your day-to-day job, thinking about just getting up and moving towards being an entrepreneur. And it's up to you to find a way to balance all of which out or figure out what's right for you. But you just kind of trying to take a calm approach or feeling quite depleted after your emotional state of being at the beginning of this week, feeling as if the month has just been a lot to handle. But being aligned with the Five of Cups, you're going to be reminded in one way, shape, or form, or just remind yourself that in order to start something fresh, you can't focus on the past or what didn't work out, right? I mean, at times it can be good to reflect, but don't utilize it as a way to depress yourself or to hold you back. To learn from it, grow from it, and move towards what you deserve in a confident manner. As you think more and more about giving birth to something new in one way, shape, or form, even if it's just a mental fresh start within your current career choice, because a lot of you, I feel as if, won't foresee yourself going towards something brand new, you will want to, again, keep it present, but also just stay organized. There's a need for you to list out your goals or write things down, because I feel like your memory won't be perfect at this time. With the Hierophant, you make your way to wrap up the last week of the month, and you find yourself feeling very distracted or out of it. You needing to move towards certain goals, but feeling like the emotions that pop up or distractions or just a lot happening outside of your work environment, maybe even financial struggles, leave you feeling a bit depleted and just a little bit on edge. A lot of you feeling as if you need to just simply take your time when it comes to accomplishing what you need to, but feeling as if the energies around you or your situation in general leaves you feeling a bit rushed. For a lot of you, it's your boss, or you just feeling as if your growth, your blossoming kind of state of being at this time is getting in the way of you accomplishing certain goals. Being aligned with the Lovers. It's the end of the month where there's a focus on you loving or not loving your situation, right? A lot of you, there's a focus on you not loving who you work with. If you're an entrepreneur, it's you feeling as if there's that lack of void when you work towards your individual goals, within your business, within your project, whatever you're working on. And feeling as you find that the end of the month is a very reflective time for you as you try to take a peaceful approach in all that you need to accomplish, feeling as if your to-do list is just piling on. More and more, you check a few things off and then there's just several more added. And a lot of the times you add it to the list yourself. So just keep that in mind as you wrap up the month, as things feel like they could still be a bit chaotic, but you're trying to take a peaceful approach, all right? And we're gonna finish up this reading by pulling a message or two from the Making Magic deck, the small Making Magic deck for Capricorn. Wishes come true, rapid achievement of your dreams and wishes. So it's going to be the end of the month where you're reminded, or you remind yourself, this feeling comes over you that you can achieve whatever you'd like to at this time. So keep in mind that your wishes can come true when it comes to your money and career. All right, Capricorn? So with that said and done, I hope this reading was truly helpful. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Don't forget to reach out for a personal reading. Wishing you nothing but the best, sending you love and light, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Capricorn.